Multiple gunshots rang out near Queen Street West and Sudbury Street Monday. It was a gun battle outside of a downtown recording studio. To make matters worse, some Toronto police officers unexpectedly found themselves stuck in the middle of it all while sitting in an unmarked vehicle.
We are lucky that no one was killed, especially a police officer who was in that car.
CBC News has learned through a police source that a group of people gathered at a studio in this building at 1196 Queen Street West. Undercover officers from 52 Division went to the building hoping to find a wanted person. While police officers waited outside, another group of people showed up. They had guns and started firing at the building. People inside the studio returned fire. There are no reported injuries from the exchange, but police say there was nearly 100 shots in total. Some hit the car that the undercover police were sitting in. 23 people were arrested, including a young offender with 3 firearms prohibitions.
Every single day in the city of Toronto, somebody's arrested who's out on bail. It is a common practice to find people involved in further violent offenses.
Today, the Toronto Police Association, along with 2 other police unions in the province, put out a joint call to the federal government to change bail requirements. They want to make it harder for repeat offenders to get back out onto the streets.
We're again not asking for everybody to be kept in custody. We're talking repeat violent offenders. This is really not about politics. It's about public safety.
It's not typically a good idea to make to change laws, to make new policy based on individual cases, based on really extreme cases.
This professor at the Osgoode Hall Law School says he understands the desire to keep violent offenders behind bars, but he says judges already take into account past offenses and charges when making a decision about bail.
I think every case needs to be looked on its merits, on its context, and the judge, the hearing judge, will look at that context and take that into account, make that determination. Do they always get it right? No. Do they do it in good faith? Absolutely.
He worries that bail reform could hit racialized communities the hardest.
The likelihood is we will continue to even further overrepresent in the way we have systemic racism through the justice system already.
Police say it's not political. They say it's solely based on the severity of crimes.
This is people involved in shootings, robberies, carjackings. We need to make sure that they're kept in custody.
The 3 police associations that are demanding the federal government take action represent 35,000 police members across the province. Greg Rawls, CBC News, Toronto.